How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another video. I'm Kenji. Nice to meet you guys. So this is, I would say, my second video. I'm here to teach you guys how you can become a pro. And if you want to see how much money I have in the game, you can check out the last video I posted on how you could get this car behind me here. This very nice, very good event car at the moment. So if you're watching this within a week of uploading, you could get yourself this car by watching the last video. Now, so for today, I'm here to teach you guys how to become a pro even without this event being here. So in the next little bit of recording, you're going to see how I did it in maybe 30 minutes of recording, and I have a very good starter car, and I have obviously my starter car. So without a further ado, let's get started. But before that, I want to mention that you would like to watch this video to the end before you even start racing and whatnot on Midnight Chasers. Obviously you could be on the game right now, but I would suggest you watch this video through because I keep dropping hints, tips, and tricks for the entirety of the video. And if you know all those tips and tricks, it could benefit you faster than what it did for me, because I just kept remembering things I was going. So make sure you watch the video first before you start doing anything crazy. And obviously this video has no Robux paid. I don't do none of that stuff. This is all free to play. You don't need no track pass. You don't need any VIP passes. You don't need any of those. So without further ado, let's get started. Joining in a brand new game of Midnight Chasers. As you guys can see, I've just got the badge. Right, we're gonna lower the sound of this, and I'm going to obviously put music in the background. This is obviously to teach everybody how you can go from no car to like one of the best cars ever. So in this current situation, I would get the pumpkin event because it is actually active at the moment, but normally that's not an option. So your first car, I would suggest the S4, but I'm going to not abuse the pumpkin event car for this run here. So as you can see, fresh account, the sensitivity is a little high. I'm going to have to change that. 0.52, there we go. Yeah, that's my personal sensitivity here. So he might have gotten his car through my video, but let's just get started. So obviously you have this. This is your first car. I would do a little customizations first. Alright, we're back at it. So now this thing looks much cooler, even though it's just a basic car. And to be honest, what you really want to do is just, a lot of people likes to race. So what you can do, you just request, could someone please race me, right? And then we'll just get a few races down, and that way you'll just get a lot of money. But yeah, I normally run races in first person. Obviously this is going to take a while, but it's going to pay you a lot of money. And if you really want to get money really fast and you want to be kind of a bad person at it, then get a bike. Just get really good at a bike. Everybody will hate you, but you'll guarantee to win pretty much every race. Sorry about that, I have a coughing problem lately. But so I'm gonna run a few races, and I'll catch back up on you guys if I find any techniques or anything like that. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So as you can see, after one race we are sitting at 54,888 because of driving plus winning the race, which gets us 21k without whew. So as you can see, after our first race we have 54,888. which is the driving area, which is around 3K plus the 21,000 that is gained from one single race. So after that, what you want to do, because there are codes and whatnot in place, so what you want to do is you go to codes, and where do you find a code, you might ask? So you always can go here, right? Normally it's in their description. So right here, thanks for 53K, you just grab that, copy, and you paste it right there. Kabam, 20K, and you're at 74,000. And the most ideal car for a starter player, if we go into here, me personally, high to low, or yeah, I like to do high to low. So me personally, I would either suggest a bike, which is just high risk, but if you're good at it, you can win pretty easily, or you could go for either a Corvette, which is quite a nice option for racing, or if you have a really low budget. Have I bought this? Yeah, I bought that on my main account. Okay. If you really want a lower budget but a fun car, I would go for the GT4, which me personally, I would probably buy this for my first car, or this sedan, which this sedan is quite insane for such a cheap car, which I'll show you guys once I get it. But with 74,000 currently at play here, I wouldn't get an upgrade just yet. I would do a few more races, since it's really not a big deal to get a few more races down. And like that guy right there, even I with this, I think I could have a chance of beating him. But we'll see. And 21,000 is only in the case that if you win all your races. So in the case you win all your races, you can get money really quite fast. And there's one more technique I will show you guys right after this race. There we go. Minute 50 is actually not a bad time at all. Minute 50 is sometimes I could even beat supercars if they're not reacting well enough to the current situation. Or if they're not controlling their car well enough, I could even beat them with minute 50 with this Audi S3, which honestly, this car is really good for a starter car, significantly better than the NSX in my perspective. I did get the NSX on my main account because I didn't know what I was doing, but now I have this is genuinely significantly nicer. The controls are really smooth, and I'm actually quite like the car, if I'm being honest. And now I have 100K, which that all happened live as you guys watched it. I could upload the full video with no cuts in it or anything, and you guys can see how fast I achieved 100K. But if you guys want to beat some of the supercars, I would even go with getting the pumpkin event car, which really isn't that difficult, if I'm being honest. It'll take me not long at all to get the pumpkin event car, but now I have 100K. We are aiming for this guy right here, so we're gonna save up a little bit more to get this guy. Quickly backing out because I just remembered something. So in this case, you don't have to rejoin, you just have to so there is a boost. So if you click boost, remember to claim your playtime rewards. This is something that they will give you after about 2 hours of playtime. Each one of them, I'll put their money reward in the bottom so you guys can see it. And if you go over to their store, is it store? You can follow their developer to get a free car, which you can get that over at that's glitched. You can get a free car over there by following the devs, but I would say I have to real quickly do a few things. So by following their joining their group, which is over here. Where's their group? So I have to go into Roblox servers/stores. I don't think they're stores, but joining their group right here, Midnight in Dev. Click on this, join their group. You get a 25% boost. So back then, if you win the game, you would get 21,000. Let's see what you get now. So starting the race with this gamer Seeks 98 says, "I'm afraid of a BMW." Let's see how good he is with my literal starter car with 0 mods, no NOS, or nothing. Let's see how good this BMW guy is. This car is surprisingly stable for a starter car, which is what I like about this thing, and it's also tiny, so you can squeeze through gaps normally supercars can't squeeze through. A little bit of a slower time than the last one, minute 50. 2 minutes, and see 21.300, so we got $300 more than before. Small bonus, not a lot, but it is still there regardless, so we will take it. 300 is more than not 300, if you know what I mean. But yeah, given there's a small boost, right now we have 27,000. We just really need to do one more race, or we could run the pumpkin game, which is what I'm gonna do right now. Quick little pause there. I know I said I wasn't gonna do the pumpkin game. I kind of had to do it because this car is obviously limited and there's an event going on, and if there is an advantage, I'm going to take it. I'm going to abuse that advantage, even though you guys might not have the option to if you guys watch this video a little bit later than for example what is this month, October. So but that's no matter though. Listen, so with enough racing you can obviously get to like I just showed you, I got to 100k in no time. If you want to get 400k, just do that 4 times and you're literally right there. So just a little bit of racing, you can get there 100%. Little side note, so as you're getting all the pumpkins, normally this wouldn't be available if you're watching this not in the pumpkin event. This wouldn't be available even though the pumpkins do give you a lot of money. You could obviously get this through a race by all means, but if you would like to know, if you watch this during the pumpkin event and you would like to know where all the locations are, the link of the pumpkins, where all the pumpkin locations, the video I made before is linked in the description, so you can go click on that and obviously grab yourself this new pumpkin car. And given I have close to every car in the game on my main account, I would say that this car is genuinely about the level of the most expensive car in this game, or the second most expensive, the Bugatti Divo. I can beat the Divo with this pumpkin car, which is quite insane if I'm being honest. Well, just a real pause here. Since we have the money now, we're gonna buy the Mercedes, because the pumpkins, each one of them gives around 3,000 money, $3,000, which is pretty good. But if you don't have the chance to run the pumpkin event, honestly, just do 2 to 3 races. It doesn't matter if you win or lose, you still get paid a lot regardless. So just run a few races. I'm sure you will get the money eventually in maybe less than 30 minutes. Or significantly less than 30 minutes, you could get your hands on what I would call my close to favorite starter car, this Mercedes right here. And obviously after you get this close to my favorite Mercedes, you're going to do a little bit of customization. And obviously over here, don't forget that there is a performance option where you can add NOS to your car, which will give your car quite a big boost. Right here. Now you have NOS. Make sure you hit shift, because it normally goes into half as you first use it. It's a little glitch in the game, but you know, it doesn't really matter. So now we have this car, we can move significantly faster. And if you really get annoyed by hitting the cars, a little side note, always turn on player collision. And here we are. This should theoretically be the last one, since I don't have a counter there. That thing glitched out. Let's see if that's the last one. There we go. Collected pumpkin, 20 out of 20. Beautiful. Perfect, just as I thought. So we're going to teleport back to highway, and obviously after that, we should, I have to claim that somewhere, so I might have to rejoin real quickly. So be right back. There we go, I've spawned in, but I saw the thing there and I clicked it right before it disappeared from glitch. But now we should be, yep, here it is. This car with a, this car can beat a Bugatti Divo, by all means. So, which is quite overpowered given the current circumstances. There are quite a few people I actually know in this server, which is crazy. They have no idea this is me, by all means, because they wouldn't. I'm on a complete alt account, but I'm going to absolutely mod this car real quickly. That looks really nice. I'm a fan of that. It's a really interesting color. Yeah, Jordy. Okay, I am most definitely not winning that, but I'm going to show you guys the capability of this race here. Or actually, I can't do it anymore because, well, they've started. But we're just gonna drive ourselves over here. See, I'm almost able to keep up with all these supercars, which is great if I'm being honest. Like, this car is a beginner, like, friendly, you can get it right now type of car. So honestly, I would suggest go check out my other video to see how you can get your hands on this car yourselves, because it will help you significantly and cut the you turning into a pro significantly shorter. And like I said, like, there's how many cars you guys saw when we started here, none of them has caught up to me yet. Well, given first I drive decently, second that this car is genuinely quite fast. Even without NOS, it is still quite a maneuverable, and a fast car. And now you know how this game works. Let's run you through the, I call it the tech tree, or the dealership shop. What should be your best options for different type of players. So we're gonna go to the dealership real quick and I'll show you guys all the options we have here. So obviously from high to low, there are many cars that you could choose from bottom to up. Obviously, motorcycles, I would say they're the highest risk because you genuinely have a risk of dying in these. You won't crash and just be alive, you will crash and you will die. So unless you are good at controlling the car, then you should buy a motorcycle. But if you're not good at if you're not good at controlling, I will suggest stick with cars because they have a guaranteed you will get paid every race type of situation. And let's start from the bottom. What would be the best cars to get starting from the very bottom, right? First car I would suggest, obviously I already bought it to show you guys, this Mercedes right here. Absolute beaut. This thing goes pretty fast. Your typical Mercedes is just like a really nice starter car. But if you want to up your budget a little bit, find something a little faster, but a significant, like, you can go up a lot more fun, you can go up against other crazier cars. This Lambo right here is the perfect car for you. This car is a slower control car, so you don't require that much control. It's more of a beginner friendly car. It's significantly friendlier to all the players that have just joined the game. And after you've gotten used to that, I would suggest the McLaren P1 would be your next upgrade, which is the upgrade path I kind of chose. But I also went with the this guy right here, the Ferrari right here. If it loads, yeah. I also went with this Ferrari right here, which is also, like, it's about the same level as the Lamborghini, a little bit more expensive, a little bit faster. That will be the next good option. But if you did decide to buy the track pass, I would genuinely suggest this. This could go up against 95% of all the cars in the game and could have a good chance of going on top. After that, the next upgrade you would have, I went with this. It's pretty much the P1, the exact same as the P1, but it's the P1 GTR since I have the track pass. But then there's a few options. You can either go with this, which is also a track pass car, but for those of you guys who don't have a track pass, this Koenigsegg Agera, I think that's what it is, Agera R, would be your next best option. That could go up against a lot of the good cars, and it's just a slight upgrade from the P1. But then when you reach the top, you either go for a very hard to control, but it's a really, really fast car. This is a very hard to control, but really, really fast car. Or you go with a soft control car, which you don't require that much control to get good at. This thing is a very smooth, easy to control, predictable car. Or you can get a very fast control, so you need a lot of tapping on your keyboard or your phone or your joystick on your controller. So this one requires a lot of control. This one is just really hard to get good at, even though like it's also really fast, but it needs too much control for that. And this one is a very smooth to control, but a little bit slower than these two guys. So it goes from this, that, and then you could get this, or you could get that, and then, or that is actually also a good option. Then you keep going down, you could get this, you could get that, and then you go down a little bit more, you can either go for the Lamborghini or the Ferrari, and then lastly, you could go for the, you could also go for the Diablo here, which is also a really nice car, really nice starter, and significantly cheaper. Then you could go for this Mercedes as your starter car, which is what I went for. Alright, that's it for the video. I don't know, there might be some parts I did not mention. We're parked at the exact same spot as the intro. And if you guys would like to see me race or whatever you guys want me to do on this game, make sure, or like car reviews, my thoughts on their new designs or anything like that, I would obviously make a video about it as long as you guys leave a comment, because I like every comment. I reply to everyone since I'm a very small YouTuber and I have time to manage all of that. I like to talk to the people, and yeah, I like to reply to people. It's fun for me and probably for you to get a reply from just a random dude uploading, because I feel like this is helping you and helping other people to solve this problem that you have. You don't know how to be good at this game. So hopefully this video helped you. If it did, please drop me a like and maybe give me a subscribe. I like big numbers. I'm just a dude making videos. And you probably could see from this video, I'm really not that good at making videos. So if you guys have any suggestions, leave them in the comments. I read all of those. And I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video by you guys' request, or it depends on what you guys do. But before I leave, that engine is so good. Holy crap, look at that engine. Oh my god. That engine is beautiful.